So nostalgic. Certain enough that this time he... Mighty. Oh, I see. Shout has never met Mighty before. Mighty's the legendary Bomberman, right? That's right. He's a member of the Jetters. And Yanamo is sure of himself. Hey, let me hear it! About this legendary Bomberman! Okay, I understand. This is a story before you came in. Shogun! Shotai Fui's Uchi-sen has appeared! Don't worry, I'll be the one to take them on. It won't work. Your injury still hasn't healed. I can't let you go. Mighty, I need your help. Go to the place where I've marked. Konnichiwa! Nani ga okotaru? Watashi wa Liepinefre 121 desu. Bomberman Shintatsu no Pureyesuru e yokoso. I'm so sorry to anyone who's a Japanese out there, but I gave my best. Hello guys, what is up? I am Liepinefre121 and welcome to a brand new Let's Play here on the channel. Welcome to Bomberman Jetters, Denketsu no Bomberman, or should I say, the legendary Bomberman. This is my very first Japanese text-only playthrough. This game is entirely Japanese, yet I grew up with this game since 2004. How did I 100% this game? Well, you're about to find out as I gave you guys my adventures when I was young, let alone a 100% playthrough of this game. If you guys are hyped for a brand new Let's Play here on the channel, nonetheless, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for content if you're new. I have lots of stuff going on and going on in the future of this channel. And of course, ring that bell to get notified anytime below on the channel. If you missed my last regular Let's Play, it should be Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, which should be on the card top right. Anyways, this is my first episode of new playthrough, so if you're new to this channel, hi, I am Joel. I am Liepinefre121. I play video games as a hobby, but it's part of my passion, and one of the games I played as a child was this game, Bomberman Jetters, the legendary Bomberman. My mom bought this game for me for my Game Boy Advance since 2004, even though it was entirely in Japanese. Yeah, weird. Though honestly, ever since then, I grew up with this game for many years, and let's just say I have a lot of nostalgia, no reference intended, to this game. And I thought it would be best for me to show you guys some of my memories and a 100% playthrough. So without further ado, let's get this started. For those not in the know of the Bomberman lore, Bomberman Jetters, the legendary Bomberman game for the Game Boy Advance, is a reference to the very last mission that Mighty, the legendary Bomberman, was involved with. The cutscenes you see here were basically, well, part of the Bomberman Jetters, Jetters, aka Birdie, oh boy, Birdie, the other two characters were involved with Mighty. And this was where Shout, which by the way is actually the name of the girl in this cutscene, was asking about because she has actually never seen Mighty, the legendary Bomberman. And therefore Birdie, yes, that's actually his name, decides to, well, tell about the mission. Which leads to the next cutscene, which is the final mission that Mighty was in. The professor you see on the screen is named Dr. Ein. If you play Bomberman Jetters for the GameCube, you should recognize this name. Apparently in the previous mission, Birdie actually injured himself, and he wanted to take on this particular mission, but couldn't. So who else to take up the slack? Why, of course, Mighty will do it. So apparently the Hige bandits, which are the enemies in this game, have arrived in a nearby world. And it's Mighty's job to find out what is going on and put a stop to the menacing plans. He sets out with one of his char bombs, Papa B, onto a brand new mission. Now, throughout this playthrough, since it's the only Japanese-only game, my quest is to basically convert any Japanese text for you guys to understand. Now, I'll only be converting any text that is story-related, because honestly, if I try to convert everything, I think I will lose my mind. Hello, this is Birdie. It looks like you have arrived in planet Nombiri. Yes, the name of this planet that we're in is called Nombiri, which funny thing translates to leisure in English. Not too sure why, but to be honest with how this world is, it kind of sort of makes sense. According to this report, the reason for the Hige bandits is due to Bakura. Now, Bakura is actually the main antagonist of this game, and as you'll see later, one of the bosses. It seems they are trying to steal the only, this part was a bit questionable, cannon on this planet. As long as it's not broken, you'll be the one to try and protect it. Well, instead of me, you'll be the one to take care of the bad guys. Bongo replicas using cherry bombs. You'll need to find other cherry bombs to be friends with. Surely, the power of the cherry bombs will aid you.
Whew, I finally arrived. I'll collect information quickly. I'm Pommy.
Pommy is in this text.
My power is teleportation. I can warp to any checkpoint. I can also warp you to the entrance of any main dungeon. So if there is any problem, you can press the B button.
Alright, with that out of the way, and with that sort of bad translation, or good translation, however you judge it, out of the way, it's time for me to actually get into the gameplay. Now, gameplay-wise, I don't really need to talk much, because honestly, you guys know about... For those who know Bomberman, you probably know. And this is also being a 2D platformer. Well, I say platformer. This is a 2D RPG game. Left, right, up, down to move. Press the A button to put bombs, lay down bombs, which, by the way, have a power of 2, and I can place 2 bombs at a time, like this. Bombs will, of course, have chain reactions, so if one bomb leads to another explosion, well, you know what happens. Any enemies killed will give you items like this green ball right here. This is a potion. This potion will give you 1 heart whenever you drink it. Any grass or any destructible object along the way can drop 1 of 4 items. Bananas, strawberries, and if I get lucky along the way, melons. These 3 items in particular will give you experience for your Charo Bomb, which I'll showcase right here. Pommy right now is a 1-star Charo Bomb. The more experience I get through collecting fruits, the higher its level it will get, and in certain cases, certain Charo Bombs have better effects when they're highest starred. The menu you saw right before then is your main menu where all the items. These are the items in particular you want to take note of, this row right here. Everything else, well, they'll be more important later in the game. And this is your bomb inventory, where you will be able to collect different types of bombs later in the game to aid you on your quest. You'll see what these bombs do in due time. Also, you see on the bottom, you can see that my power gauge is at 2, and the number of bombs I can drop is at 2. That will change also in due time. Now back to the gameplay, as I can see, mostly you want to destroy any object along the way, which is of course the grass. You can grab some items. The last item is a bad item, which I will showcase once I, well, see it. So far I actually won't see it. I don't see it, so, well, touche. I'll probably reveal it once I get to see it. Ah, there we go, there's the melon. The funny thing is, I always thought that was a goodie bag full of treats, but actually that's just a melon. But this is an auto scroll. You can see anytime we go out of the frame, we go to a different place. And I'm gonna say this is just the main village of this first area. The ship that we were on, this first screen for those wondering, is called, I believe... Oh boy, the main... oh boy. I actually forgot the name. Let me just check while I go up. That ship that we were on is called the Moto Jetter, and that's actually one of the checkpoints in this game. If I press the B button, you will see that this will allow me to go back to the Moto Jetter anytime I want. But considering the fact that we've just landed on this world, and this is the only planet we can go to, probably we're gonna stay here for quite some time. Each of these houses you can go into, they actually have people there that can talk to you about stuff, although one in particular is actually important. In this case, it's right here. This lady right here actually has the next part to our story. However, I should showcase something, do something before I, well, talk to her, because she actually does something more than, well, the story plot. If you hit yourself with a bomb, be careful. It actually gives hurts you by 2 hearts. And I know that you want to damage just kill yourself on the first screen, right? But it actually is the reason why I decided to bomb myself. Basically, he tells about how actually, you know what? I just realized I was intending to translate everything using my Google Translate. Which funny thing is actually how I've been translating the first part of this game. So without further ado, let's see what Google says about this. I know Google's not really the best, but it's just the best way I could do it, to say the least. Let's see if Google can do stuff right here. Oh wait, hang on. I actually had it to English to Japanese instead of Japanese to English. There we go. Okay, apparently he's related to his husband. He's saying he was careless. If I'm not mistaken, he brought a blunt axe to the woods, and he was he cannot chop wood. He actually needed wood to build a bridge that's broken on the right side of this map. So instead, he actually wants you to help out and actually carry the sharp axe that he has to him so that he can make the bridge. By the way, not only does he give you the axe... Oh wait, I thought he actually did, huh? My notes said that she apparently heals you as well. Or maybe not. Or maybe where is one of the other people, not about it. Well, that's it. I guess I can check every other house. Because I know for a fact there's one person that does heal you if you actually get hurt. At least I think that's it. Now, let's see what you say. Ah, it's the Jetta's big brother. You came here because the ladder fell, right? Direct translation for those wondering. Before what, if you think there's a big noise... what else do you say? The shock caused the bridge heading towards Higashi Aqua to fall. Oh, so apparently there was something that broke the bridge. Interesting. I actually didn't know that. I said, this is my first time translating this game. There's a pretty lazy to come, because... Wait, hang on. I didn't say that Jet is a pretty lazy to combat just because the bridge fell down. Oh, the bridge! Weird, ladder... The Japanese text for ladder translates to bridge. Interesting. Oh, bridge to say translate ladder. But I'll fix this unevenness soon. I'm a little careless, but that's fine. I lived in a house in the sun. Okay, interesting. I thought there was one person around here that does heal you. I guess I'm wrong. Unless it actually is true, I'm just talking to the wrong person. Okay, here's Nishi, Aqua, the Jettas. Oni-chan, you're one of the Jettas. Cool. I guess Oni-chan means mighty. Oh, this last part apparently cannot be translated, I think. Oh, now that the Jettas came, I wonder if there's something wrong. Well, I guess we know there's something wrong with the Hige bandits roaming around. The bandits you'll see a lot later this game playthrough. I'll just say that right now. What do you say? In Forest Town far east, there's a person named Midori Hikakase. Far east, okay. I'm doing research on this planet. That green sky is also a beautiful mess. Oh, what? Okay. Near the other bridge on the way to the east would fall. What in the world was wrong with... I was wondering what in the world was that noise. So apparently there was something that fell on that bridge. And it caused it to fall. That's actually interesting. Also, I was pretty sure that... Yeah, there it is. You see that it's broken. That probably something fell on that. Also, I was pretty sure that something around here, this leads up to the forest, would actually heal you. I guess not. Now, these mushrooms are kind of unique, but before I destroy them, I'll showcase that that potion we got, we actually can use it on the spot. And you can see that it heals us 1 heart. Anytime you collect a potion when you already have a potion, it also automatically also heals you 1 heart. And you can see as well that the enemies can also drop money too, so you might want to note that as well for later, if you want to try to grind for money. You also can see that the mushrooms that I destroyed actually grow back up, so you might have to get multiple bombs ready for them. And of course we have our first enemy. As I get my first level up, you can see that my Pommy is a 2-star Carabom right now. The interesting thing about that, though, is that Pommy is the only Carabom in this game that doesn't have any extra side effect when leveled up. So it's kind of like the most useless one to level up. But because it's a 100% playthrough, of course I need to do it. And besides, I do like to level them up to max because it's quite cool. The final designs, once they reach the final stage, it's actually pretty cool. Any enemy that touches you will do 2 hearts of damage, so be careful of that. And then speaking of enemies, besides the chicken, we got introduced to the rabbits. And these guys just hop. They are a lot faster compared to the chickens, but honestly their movement is slightly predictable. They actually have a slightly more gravitational pull, so to speak, towards the mighty, so be careful of that. They also take 1 heart of damage, so that's fine. That golden coin gives us 5 coins, so G's, so that's interesting. And right here, this log, you'll note that for a lot later in this playthrough. Meanwhile, let's just go up and collect more of these. Now, interesting thing is that once you destroy any destructible item, it will not respawn until you enter any cave or dungeon. That will be explained a lot later. That guy is actually the one we want to be, but I do want to go out to showcase another enemy. These guys. These are mantises, I guess? They will charge you with their pincers if they spot you in the general scene, like this. If you're right next to them, be careful though. They can also close attack you if you're not careful. And now with that, now that we have finally got ourselves the sharp axe, we can finally give it to this guy. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, hang on. I came here in the open, I made a mistake and ended up, I assume, with a blunt axe. If my phone could stop shaking. Come on. But I made a mistake, carrying a blunt axe. The axe doesn't cut the trees as well, but there's an axe that cuts well. That's the sharp axe which we just got. It's troublesome to replace. And then, because you got the sharp axe, he says this. Oh, isn't that my axe? Thank you for bringing it to me. Alright, if you, Alright, I'll let you have this, blunt axe in return. I don't need this, axe, so I'll give it to you. So we now just got the, blunt axe, which we'll use later in the playthrough. If I take it with me, I'll get it by mistake again. Okay, that's weird. Oh! If you take the blunt axe, you will make a mistake of carrying it again, so you'll have it now. Well, it says let's kill, but I assume that means let's chop. So now he's actually gonna chop down some trees to get more wood, so he can rebuild the bridge that was blocking us from the next area. Kinda cool effect right there. Alright, this should be enough. I'll go back to the village and fix the bridge. Let's see what this says. Phew! Now everything is back to normal. You can go to Higashi Aqua Village as before. Thank you, Bomberman. Thanks to you, I was able to fix the bridge. Funny thing is, it says chopsticks on my translation. The other side of this bridge is Higashi Aquamura. So that's where we're going next, to Higashi Aquamura. Now that I just did that, I wonder if he heals me now that I just delivered the axe. There you go, now you heal me now that this mission is done. So there you go, in case you got damage, you can actually heal with that lady now that we have fixed the bridge. It's kind of like, side quest done, you can move forward but also get healed. Pretty interesting. Although, as I said, fun fact, I actually didn't know that you get healed once you can talk to the lady again after you finish this side quest. Although, is it really a side quest when it's part of the story? Beats me. Now we can pass through the bridge, and we introduce ourselves to this. This is our checkpoint. This allows us to warp back to this place anytime we want. So if I press B with Palmy, you can see that we can warp to this checkpoint, which by the way is named East Aqua. So you can teleport here anytime you want. You can also teleport back to the Moto Jetter if you want. But with that said, that's going to be it for this episode. This game is going to be quite a while, let's just say, and I actually can't wait to show you guys more about this game. As I said, mostly going to be translating story, won't be translating too much else. Any game that I'm of mechanic I am very familiar with, I probably can translate, don't need to translate it, and probably can tell you guys more about it with my own words, let's just say. Anyways, with that, next time on Bomberman Jettis, the legendary Bomberman. We'll continue on through East Aqua and see what else we can find, let alone meet ourselves a brand new Cherry Ball. Thank you guys so much for watching, but remember, the adrenaline rush is real. This is the Epinephrine121 signing out. I'll catch you guys in episode 2 of my playthrough of Bomberman Jedda's The Legendary Bomberman. Peace.